Hi, everyone. Welcome to 7th House Astrology Podcast. I'm Heather, and I'm here to talk about the messy, beautiful, and sometimes exhausting world of relationships. Hi, welcome back, everybody. So today we are continuing with the fire element of Leo, the second fire sign and second fixed sign of the zodiac. I like to describe the fire signs in this manner. Aries is the spark. We talked about in the last episode how Aries initiates action. It's the spark that lights that fire under your ass. Yeah. That's the Aries energy. Leo is like a bonfire. Everyone is fixed, sitting around the fire, singing, dancing, while creative thoughts are getting birthed. Then there's Sagittarius, who's a whole ass forest fire. It's big and it's expansive. With this said, Leo is a fire sign ruled by the sun and can be quite stubborn, almost as stubborn as a Taurus and Virgo. Leo is fixed. Hard to get these people to make changes because it's hard for them to admit change needs to happen. What? Me? Leo? No. Everything is beautiful. I will get into this more when I talk about the shadow side of Leo. Back to fire. Let's recap a bit. One thing I forgot to mention about fire signs and will come into play with Leo and Sag. Fire is about the world of fantasy. It's what we fantasize about. And we turn that into reality through action, drive, and desire. We think of fantasy and Neptune and Pisces, but fantasy applies for the fire signs as well. We know fire is passion, drive, and sexuality, love, romanticism, strong intuition, enthusiasm, optimism, action. The shadow can come off as egotism, anger, aggression, loud, competitive, explosive. Above all else, fire signs are here to discover future possibilities and how they can use this time to fulfill them. There are some differences from Aries to Leo, as Aries is full speed ahead. But have you ever watched a lion all day? Yeah, just watch a documentary on a lion. See if they are very active. I think you guys can all know. We've all been to a zoo when all we do is sit there and watch a lion lie down, right? When we think of Aries, remember the me energy? Whereas with Leo, it's the I energy. See, the me energy is looking for validation. So Aries goes to prove his abilities, whereas Leo already knows his abilities and not too many people can match it, or so they think. Leo as a fire sign, for people learning astrology, it's important when you see a chart full of Leo energy to not make the erroneous assumption that these people are all egotistical, arrogant, selfish, so into themselves. Because in a way, they kind of have to. Also, don't make the mistake that they're all creative, super confident, or very self-assured. Because Leo in this lifetime and anywhere you have Leo, you are learning to develop these skills. Leo will spend their lifetime developing these skills. It's their journey. They are ruled by the sun, and the sun shines a light on our path. I will give some key words for you about the positive and negative side of Leo. The positive sides of Leo are dramatic in a positive way, courageous, leaders, cheerful, love. Oh, Leos love. They're determined, joyful, and generous. They are enthusiastic, idealistic, energetic, creative, and pretty entertaining. They are faithful, playful, loud, and they are proud. They are theatrical. They are sincere, self-expressive. They are regal as Leos relates to royalty. And they can be warm and magnetic and larger than life. On the shadow, they can be conceited, arrogant, selfish, opinionated, dominating, temperamental, and can be needy. Yep, I describe dating a Leo as like petting a lion. Or better yet, my little pug who needs constant, and I mean constant physical contact with me. Leos can be clingy. Leos have so much idealism that they could just absolutely idealize you as their partner. They can be dramatic in a negative way, like whining and attracting negative attention. Oh, Leo definitely needs attention without a doubt, whether given positively or negatively. Leos can lack others' importance. Their stubbornness can sometimes stifle relationships. They can be self-grandiose. And they can have difficulty sharing the light. I do love Leo. I have a Mars in Leo, and my Mars is in great aspect, so I got very lucky. Not the rest of my chart, but at least I got lucky there. And I love a few Leos. My best friend is a Leo moon. I live with a Leo sun, and my granddaughter is a Leo rising, and my brother is a Leo sun. All of them are all so different, but they all share one thing in common. They are so generous. My roommate is a Leo sun, and her heart is huge. My friend is the most generous person I know. She is constantly, leaves me things at my house that I will need. She's always bringing me food or other lovely things that this Cancer just absolutely adores. Her and I are literally like family now. And my granddaughter, well, this little girl is the epitome of all the positive keywords for Leo. Don't get me wrong, she is fiery. But more than anything, she wants to be loved, and she is finally breaking into her creative side and making beautiful art. I have noticed in my life that I do get along better with Leo women than I do Leo men. I do have Leo and Mars in the 11th house of friends. I think I attract strong Leo women because of this placement. For the men, on the other hand, it's a different story. Honestly, I think it's my Aries moon that has no patience to pet the lion. I just don't. And if you want more understanding about Aries moons, listen to the episode of Mars and Aries in the fire elements. In relationships, Leo above all wants to be loved and adored. And honestly, I don't see anything wrong with it as long as it's positive. Leos can be some of the most inspiring people. Leos can get a bit of a bad rap, especially when it comes to the ego side. But remember, Leo is ruled by the sun. Remember in the episode about the sun is our identity. So out of all the signs, Leo should be mostly concerned about themselves, as they are learning more than any other sign of who they are. Sometimes when we are searching, we may miss a few things, or abuse or use others to find our way. And this is definitely a shadow side of Leo. Again, if your Leo house has no planets or points in that house, look for the sun to give you the guidance. And also watch transits. It would be during Leo season, the sun, when the sun is in Leo season. That's specifically a time, and just any time. So like, for instance, good to bring up, Jupiter has just now entered Leo for the next year. Your heart's going to open up real big. Okay, so that's something you can look for. Jupiter is going to be entering into your Leo house, and it already has at this point. Okay, so I'll break this down a little bit differently than I did the Aries, but kind of keep it sort of the same. Leo sun in this lifetime are learning to be in the spotlight. They are learning who they are and what they're supposed to do while they're here. This is their goal, which is why they come off conceited or self-centered. They are here to learn to express themselves, to love themselves, then give that love back. A Leo is not a follower. Leo needs to make their own path clear and their way. They are here to show the world their talents, whether that is in art or performance or any other kind of creativity. Even kids. We create kids, right? Since Leo rules the 5th house of children. Leos love the validation. They do. So if you know a Leo and you have done some amazing things, validate for them. And this is what keeps their fire of creativity going and keeps it burning. They want to be seen, loved, and adored. They need absolute loyalty from those they love, and in turn, they will get that back. For Leo moons, they feel this energy through their body and their emotions. Leo moons need to be loved and adored to feel secure. The moon is our security blanket, and what sign your moon is in tells you what kind of blanket you have. When Leo moons feel safe and their loyalty is secured, that's when the real passion and creativity in the relationship happens. When they know that they can express themselves and not be shut down, they openly express their feelings to you. They have a huge, generous heart. So the sun is here to learn to shine. The moon is here to create, love, feel, but within themselves, not so much from the outer world. The rising signs already know all this already. Again, your rising sign is how you view your reality. It's your vibe, right? It's the vibe people get when they first meet you. If you are a Leo rising, you may even look like a Leo and have great hair. Seriously, it's a thing. Not just the rising. My roommate makes a joke all the time, and it's kind of funny. She'll say, like, my hair looks like a lion today, and she's a Leo sun, so it's kind of cute. Again, it's not just the risings. It really is a thing. Leo risings are here to lead themselves and others. They may exude confidence like no other. They are the leaders. They are strong and courageous. They can freely express themselves. Unlike the sun, who is searching for the spotlight, the moon, who needs it to feel safe, risings are like, look at me roar, baby. Oh, yeah. And remember that I was amazing. Yep. Yep. Leo suns, like I said, are learning to find themselves. They are learning who is the I and what is the I's purpose. So in relationships, this comes off as self-centeredness and lack of others' feelings or spotlights. They will steal the spotlight. Okay? If the spotlight's not on them, they will steal it. Leo is bold and spectacular. Leo loves to be in love. Out of all the signs, love is really about life. Leos who are on their highest timeline can be so romantic and generous. They lavish you with gifts and love, and their love has deep loyalty to it. Believe it or not, they can love bomb quickly. So be careful, Leo, that your idealism of your partner is not a direct link to your identity. Leos on the shadow could be the person who can't be alone. Being alone means you must be unloved, right? No, absolutely no. Leos are here to learn first how to love themselves, followed by learning to love others. When they achieve this, the clinginess wanes. So not just all Cancers are clingy, Leo is just as attached. In love, when a Leo has shown you that you are the apple of their eye, please show your damn appreciation. If you have a generous Leo, appreciate them. One way to turn them into the shadow side is to show them how unappreciated you are of their efforts. Please, don't learn the hard way. You don't want to. Have you ever seen a Leo mad? Have you seen a lion mad? Fire. Okay. Oh my God, that cartoon just popped in my head and I can't even think of what their name is. Okay. Anyway, I don't. And if it doesn't, someone leave it in the comments, please. You got a Leo, appreciate them. It will go a long way. And you don't really want to see the other side. Leo is the ideal lover, male or female. They can make you feel like you are the king or queen of the world. Remember, Leo is associated with royalty. However, this goes both ways. They will expect you to treat them as if they are a king or a queen. Hence, while the shadow can have a godlike I am king mentality, God knows we have enough of that energy right now, right? Do a quick Google search. Making love for Leo is passionate, magical love affair. Leos are so in love with love, they can quickly jump in. Problem is, when the fire's out, they are now stuck, because that damned fixed energy can keep them trapped. Leo, if this is you, remember you are ruled by the sun and you will and always will be first. Worry about your identity. Don't get lost in someone else's life story. You are here to create your own. In relationships with a Leo, they expect 100% loyalty and fidelity. Leo can be extremely protective. Think of the lion, how he protects his entire pride. They will defend the people they love fiercely. There can be issues with this if the partner on the other side has different ideas of what a relationship is. This can kill a Leo pride. If you are a Leo or love one, think before breaking that loyal bond between you two. Once it's broken, the lion will remember there are other prides. And remember, there are 8 billion of them. Leos need a lot of attention in relationships. Remember petting the lion? If you're very independent and don't have a lot of patience to give constant praise and attention, then stay away from a Leo. In partnerships and in love, they need your time and energy and focus and devotion to them and them only. Remember the sun and their identity. On the flip side, they don't like martyrs either. So be proud and they will be proud of you. So you found yourself a Leo or you are a Leo. How will Leo be like when it comes to sexy time? Well, you guessed it. They do like to take charge and they need tons of praise. They take pride in their prowess. Since they are so theatrical and performance-based, expect a great performance from your Leo. They will take pride on making sure you know that the Leo you have is the best in bed and you won't even think twice of cheating on them because what? Why the hell would you do that? I'm wonderful and the best. Hello? This is why infidelity is like death to a Leo. How dare you? Why? You have this. It's very hard for a Leo to process that they were not the best thing in your life and you looked elsewhere. So just don't do it. And people, if you feel like cheating or you have a sexual need that needs multiple partners, find another way than cheat. It will end and it will hurt another because you are not feeling fulfilled. If you get to that point in your relationship, then take the time to reevaluate your relationship and see if it can be fixed or you two need to separate. Infidelity causes so much pain for a long time and can throw many people into severe depression. One act can be a lifetime of pain for another. Why hurt someone when you can just leave? It always boggles my mind. I listen to a lot of true crime. A majority of the time, the spouse is the one who killed the other spouse, right? And it just boggles my mind because these people will be like, I can't get a divorce. No, but I can murder. And it's just like, I don't understand that. You'd rather murder somebody so you can be with this other lover than just get a divorce? Like you'd rather take someone's life? People, not to bring true crime into this story, but you even have thoughts like that. You will be the first person that will be asked questions. So don't even do it. Just get a divorce. Go away. There's so much more life to you than spending the rest of your life in a jail cell because you will get caught. Anyway, okay, back to sex. Okay, Leos have stamina, so buckle up for a long ride. And while you're at it, make sure that you are praising them on how well they are performing. They can decorate their rooms with mirrors so they can watch the performance. Leos may seem like they are all about them, but when it comes to sex, they are just as concerned about your emotional connection. Leos are romantics, so it's not just about wham bam. They like to take their time, kiss, feel, taste you. It can be playful and fun, as this sign would be the one who will take you from behind just so they can admire themselves in the act. If, of course, there's a mirror in front of them. See how the vainness comes off? But it's not that. It's just Leo. Damn it. They're here to shine. Okay. Leo turn-ons. Rub your hands through their hair. They will love that. Then their back, because Leo rules the back. So back massages, yeah, a Leo will like that. Have playful sex. Spoil them. Show your appreciation. Be loyal. You must need a family. Be hot for them and let them know it. They need this. Praise them. This is the real turn on for them. They need to hear you express how much they turn you on and how great of a lover they are. Trust, you will benefit from this little bit of effort. The turn-offs. No need for family. Dreamless. No goals. Don't take care of yourself. Lack of sex drive. Lack of knowledge of self and the world. Lack of self-esteem. Attention seeking. Leave that to them. Upstaging them, and even worse, embarrassing them. Keep up your appearance. They like to have the king or queen next to them. Don't ignore them, and do not cheat on them. One other thing here is that Leo is ruled by the sun, which represents the father, and Leo rules the 5th house of children. However, Leos can be fatherless, but I find they can be some of the best fathers because of that. Leos are here to learn about themselves. We can't forget that. That's why I keep talking about it. I keep driving it in so it gets stuck in our heads. But in relationships, this can take a toll on their relationships. Leos need to be with a strong partner, but not too independent. Constant need for attention and praise can take a toll on their partners. Some of the best romantic partnerships could be with other fire signs and air signs. However, fire can tend to attract earthy type to help ground them a bit. Do the hard life stuff while they play and go off on their adventure. So, if you're like a Virgo in love with a Leo, especially a Virgo, you might be doing all their laundry, taking care of all, you could be their maid, okay? Don't. It's not good for them. I hope this helps you understand Leo, lover, or if you are a Leo, you can see the positive qualities and work on the shadow side. Please like and subscribe. This helps the show grow so others can find it. As I've mentioned before, I am the president of San Diego Astrological Society, and we are having an event on Friday, July the 10th. We are having Haley from Haley's Comment talking about Taurus in Chiron. It will be from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. If you're in the San Diego area, please log on to sandiegoastrology.com for more details. If you are not in the San Diego area and you still want to attend, we host these meetings on Zoom. Anyone in the world can attend. All you have to do is go to sandiegoastrology.com and you can buy your Zoom ticket from there. All right. Well, until next time, our next is Jupiter in Sagittarius, the big daddy. Yep. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.